Should be right, I believe. Anybody on there? Let me know if we have audio. I have a mic plugged in here. We know that it's working. What's going on, Russ? We got audio, man? Audio is good. Thank you, Connor. What's going on, Steven? Matt? Russ, cool. Appreciate it, buddy. Beans, 65. Do a little roll call. You guys are getting on pretty fast tonight. I do appreciate that. What's going on, Bill? What's going on, James? Jacob, what's going on, man? And already 40 people on, 43 people on in 1 minute. That is fantastic. What's going on, Steven? Rhino Fishing, what's going on, dude? Glad to have you on the show. Doug, my dude, what's up, man? Glad to have you. Blaine, Rashad, Scott, what's going on? I wasn't sure if really anybody was going to tune in. Being Thursday, this is my first Thursday night live, and hopefully we can continue to do these. Like I said, we did get off on Sundays. We stopped doing Sundays. This really wasn't working out with my work schedule anymore. So like I said, we're going to try Thursdays moving forward. We'll get into what's going on with the Crestliner here in a minute. We'll just let some more people get on here. That way I don't have to repeat it so much. We already got 55 people on in 2 minutes. That is fantastic. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, do so. That gets the chat rolling. I really do appreciate that. What's going on, Joe, Chris, Mark? Like I said, we'll get into the Crestliner here in a minute. What's going on, Eli, David, Rashad? Appreciate that, bud. What's going on, Mike? What's going on, dude? How you been, buddy? What's going on, Tyler? Rippin' Lips TV. What's going on, dude? Been seeing you comment quite a bit. I really do appreciate that. If you guys are not making comments on the videos, please do that. That really helps them gain some traction. Always smash the thumbs up. Yeah, we're going to go over a few things tonight. We will talk about the Crestliner here in a minute. Let a few more people get on here. What's going on, Jamie? 18 likes so far. Should be 56. And I got 63 people on here. Let's get that thumbs up going, man. Smash the thumbs up. Colorado blade or willow blade for fall baits. You know, most guys are going to tell you to throw a Colorado blade when the water's dirty. You guys know that I fish mud holes most of the time. I've always done better with a willow leaf. I believe a willow leaf really mimics the size of the bait fish, the profile. And I just do better with it. Like I said, you don't get the thump out of a willow leaf like you do a Colorado. But again, I just believe it really mimics the shad more. So even in muddy water, I throw willow leaves probably 95% of the time. I mean, with all my spinnerbaits, I might have a handful that are Colorado and Indiana, which I hardly toss. I mainly toss the willow leaf. What's going on, Chris? Hey, what's going on, buddy? Hopefully we're back on track, dude. We're going to stick with Thursdays, see how it does tonight, and we'll go from there. But like I did say, Sundays we're done with Sundays. Just was not working out. And I work majority of the Sundays anyways, and the time that I am off on Sunday, I like to do something with the family. And I feel like I got to rush home to do the stream, so Thursday just works out better. 70 people on, 43 thumbs up. Keep hitting that thumbs up, man. I really do appreciate that. Eli, what's up, man? Not doing too bad today. I was actually supposed to be off today, but my buddy runs some FedEx routes, and he needed a jumper. So to be honest, I've been in a FedEx truck all day. Got home a little over an hour ago. Showered. Came down here to hang with you beautiful people. What's up, buddy? We just had Hurricane Zeta Kim here in South Louisiana. Fishing was just getting good. Yeah, I bet it's all blown out now, ain't it, man? Sorry to hear that, buddy. If you guys have not, I'm not sure if it's up or not yet. I'm sure you guys, or most of you guys, seen my video from yesterday. Me and Phantom Fishing, getting it on his home lake with a couple spinnerbaits. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out. But his video Should be, it might be up right now. If not, maybe later on tonight. Definitely check that out, Phantom Fishing, and you'll see at the end of his video the kind of rainstorm that we got stuck in. I mean, it was pretty serious. Almost 80 people on here. Make sure you guys are smashing the thumbs up. Good evening from Kentucky. What's going on, Steve? How you doing, buddy? We think about the new Chatterbait. I'm assuming you're talking about the Stealth Blade. I'm digging it. You know, kind of like I said in that video, to me, it's more of like a finesse Chatterbait, I guess you could say. It doesn't have quite the thump as the jackhammer. And like I said, it obviously does not have the flash. So there's a time and a place for both. I do believe pressured water, ponds, you know, things like that is where the Stealth Blade is really going to shine over the jackhammer. What's your favorite bait for high pressured ponds? Probably stick bait, wacky rig, something like that, or even just Texas rigging it. But like I said, just a stick bait, man. It's hard to beat a stick bait. EWG or offset round bend for Senkos. Most of the time, I usually go with an EWG, but let me go ahead and grab one real fast. We all know an EWG sometimes doesn't have the greatest hookup ratio just because the hook point is in line with the eye. And you know, if you want to throw something like this, a round bend offset, your typical round bend offset does not have enough gap for thicker baits. I personally wouldn't use a standard one on a Senko or a creature bait, something that's thick. But if you go with these Mustad ones, these are the Mustad grip pin big bites off plastic hooks. If you compare one of these to a standard round bend offset, you have more gap on this particular hook, plus a longer shank, longer neck up here. So if you want to use a round bend offset, like I said, for a better hookup ratio, just because the hook point is not in line with the eye, I would go with one like this or an EWG. But most of the time, I do go with an EWG on the stick baits, and for majority of my thicker baits as well. And like I said, the hookup ratio is really not that great. I've found out over the years, I think with an EWG, I get a better hook set and more with a pull versus really cracking them. I just feel, since it's in line with the eye, if you jack it too hard, it comes flying out of their mouth. Just because it's in line, it's almost like, I ain't saying it's weedless, but it's harder to hook up. Or with a hook like this, their lip can drop down into it and hooks up much easier. So with an EWG, I feel the slower that you can bring it out of their mouth with more of a pull versus jerking it, I feel you hook up better with an EWG. So just something to keep in mind. About 100 people on. That is fantastic, man. Keep hitting that thumbs up. Really do appreciate that. Steve Parker, appreciate the $5, buddy. We do have a giveaway for you guys tonight, which I will get into that here in a second. You guys know if you guys donate, you are entered in that giveaway. Again, I do appreciate that, Steve. Tyler, how many boat did you have? The Crestliner is my second boat. My first boat was the Tracker, which I sold. And like I said, now I have the Crestliner. What kind of reels do you have behind you? We got the 13 Fishing. That's the new A2, C2, Z2. I got another Tattoo Elite over here. Metanium HG. Looks like that's it. We should get together sometime and fish the lake. For sure, dude. I'm down with that, man. Gabriel, appreciate it. Got to make a trip down here to Cali to fish the Delta, Clear Lake, and Bullard's Bar at least once in your life. I agree, dude. Really fishing anywhere but Illinois would be fantastic. Yeah, Bill, man, it's always a blast fishing with Andrea. He's a good old boy. Do you have any fishing tips for small city fishing? Small city fishing. To be honest, I do not, man. Small city fishing. I would guess, I really don't even know. I don't really fish like that. I would think maybe fishing in a city like that, maybe they would get a lot of pressure. I honestly don't know. I would think to downsize. I really want to tell you the wrong answer just because I honestly don't know. I would think if it was me going to maybe a pressured city body of water, I would think a wacky rig, something like that, just downsizing. Um, that's what I would guess, but I honestly do not know. I'd imagine there's some videos on YouTube with that. You guys know I just want to make something up and give you guys the wrong answer. I don't know, so I'm just telling you I don't know. And I tell you what, me saying that is going to get into the Crestliner. We'll get into that here in a second. But you know, like I said, I don't know. So I told you up front, I don't know. And that's what should have happened with my boat. Let's see here. Thank you, Joe. Ed, appreciate $5, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Thursdays work for me. How about Phantom making some money on that vid today? Hello, TJ and family. And yes, I did watch you and Andrew yesterday fishing. Appreciate it, Andrew. I do not hunt, Jacob. I'd like to hunt. I really don't think I could pull the trigger, to be honest. I mean, I would love to turkey hunt. Actually, I was just talking about this today with the guy that I was riding around with for FedEx. But I would like to turkey hunt. If I would ever deer hunt, though, I would like to be on the ground with a bow. You know, I just feel, you know, I mean, give them a chance. If you're just up in the tree stand, just chilling, you see one walk by and you pop it, I mean, I'm more for the challenge. I would like to be on the ground, you know, with a bow. That's how I would do it. I don't see myself really ever deer hunting. Maybe turkey hunting in the future. That would be cool. 103 people on here. 66 thumbs up. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. James, I'm asking about using it in wintertime cold water. Are you talking about spinnerbaits? I'd still go with willow leaf, dude. Favorite trailer for chatterbait? Love the plasma tail. I'm sure you guys seen that in one of my last videos. I've been using a plasma tail for a trailer for the last 3-4 years. It really is tough to beat. A lot of people don't think to use a finesse worm on the back of a chatterbait, but man, it dances back there. It's really tough to beat a finesse worm. It doesn't have to be a plasma tail. A little trick worm, something like that would work great. I like the blade minnow from Strike King. What's that new one I've been using? What's it called? I ordered a bunch more of them. They're in here. Yeah, these are here. The Kamikaze Big Bite Baits. Been digging those recently. Like I said, I use the plasma tail the most. Probably blade minnow. Next, the Zacho, Kamikaze. So there's a handful of them for you. What's going on, Ethan? How you doing, buddy? Love you too, brother. Rashad, appreciate $2. You're entered in the giveaway. We'll go over the giveaway real fast tonight, and then we'll get into what's going on with the Crestliner, then we'll get back to the questions. Tonight's giveaway, let's go with a buzzbait. Reaction Strike buzzbait. The Yoda worm. Let's go with a pack of Exopods. Biospawn. Weston Hypo Twist. Top water. Jenko Square Bill. Rapid Fishing line guides. Remember, guys, I got a code over there for Rapid. Use code TJ81. I believe it's 25% off for your line guides, clips, hook all, things like that. Head over there. 25% off TJ81. But that is tonight's giveaway, and we'll throw in some Hoax Fish Scam Shads. So that is tonight's giveaway. Probably a $40 or $50 value. If you guys donate, you are entered in the giveaway. Let's get into what's going on with the Crestliner. I wanted to bring this up because I had some more videos planned. I think I do have 2 or 3 videos still left to edit that will get me through another week and a half. But next week, with the nicer weather, hopefully I'm off. I plan to get the boat out all few days that I'm off and make some videos. I already got them planned of them going to do. But as hopefully the thumbnail is up on this video already. But I don't have a trolling motor on my boat. Okay, I thought this would be a simple, clean process or whatever, and it did not go that way at all. Okay, what did happen? Okay, I have the Fortrex trolling motor. There is 3 spots in the foot pedal to screw it down to the recessed tray. Okay, in the rear, there's only 1 hole. the plastic broke out around the screw, so there's nothing holding down the back of the pedal. So the pedal was flopping around. Okay, I was thinking about getting it fixed at the end of the season, or just whenever we're done fishing, really, whenever it's just too cold or whatever to get it done. But I figured, you know what, kind of a rainy week this week. I called up somebody that could do it, and I was going to get it done this week. Now, the deal with that, I mean, it's something I could have done myself, but since it's under warranty, to keep your warranty, you have to have somebody do it that is certified, from Minn Kota. Okay, like a certified shop has to do that. Again, something I probably could have done myself. I feel I'm pretty handy with things like that, but again, I had to go to a shop so it wouldn't affect a warranty on my trolling motor. Now, Lewis, where I got the boat, they're the ones that screwed down that foot pedal. Okay. Now, they're not a certified Minn Kota shop as far as taking them apart and working on them. So I really couldn't take it to them to do that. Now, they were going to do me the favor. They offered to do me the favor. I kind of got the feeling they really didn't want to do it just because they didn't want to be liable if something happened during it. Like I said, and they're not a service center, like a certified service center. So they really did, I don't think, wanted to do it, but they were going to do me the favor. So I kind of felt bad even going to them for it. Okay. So, and I'm not going to mention where I went. Okay. I really don't want to blast them on here. The owner of the shop, it went above and beyond to make this right. Okay. So again, I don't want to blast them, but long story short, Minn Kota warrantied the part. So I got the part in hand. Okay. So all the wiring for the foot pedal is on the bottom part, though, the part that's busted. So they had to take apart or I guess there's a pin that goes in the top of the foot pedal to separate those two. Then you got to run all the wiring to the bottom of the pedal, which had to be replaced, and then put it back together. And you got the tension cables and all that in there. But I mean, obviously somebody that does this, right, should know what they're doing. Okay. So long story short, I think I've already said that 3 times. I keep making the story longer, but long story short, went down there and I wasn't even for sure that I was going to get it done that day. The deal that Minn Kota, what they said was they warrantied the part. As far as the labor goes, the shop has to determine that it's a faulty part or not. So the one shop that I called was saying that Lewis screwed the pedal down too tight, so they're not going to warranty the labor. And the labor was going to be like $200 or $300 just to put on this bottom part of the pedal. I mean, a motor's like what, $1,200? I didn't want to put $300 out of my pocket when, for one, I didn't screw it down. I didn't do anything to it. I didn't feel I should have to pay for it. So anyways, the first shop said I can come all the way out there, and they're out in Wentzville. So I didn't want to make a 2-hour round trip when they're already telling me over the phone, most likely they will not warranty the labor on this because they're blaming Lewis. Okay. Now, like I said, Lewis had said if they would have screwed it down too tight, it should have broke right away, which I got the boat in like March. We're now in October. So most likely it's a faulty part, faulty plastic or whatever, right? So anyways, I call the other shop, which is the first one really on my list. It's closest to me. If you go to the Minn Kota website, put in my zip code, this is one of the first ones that come up. So called them up. Like I said, I went down there and I thought they were just going to look at it and tell me whether or not they were going to warranty it or not. Got down there, they were going to warranty it and they were going to do it right then. I said, this is great. I told the guy, I said, look, I got my Talon, it's squealing on me. I don't know if it's just dirt in there, something's going on with the pulley and all that. I told him I need that looked at, and I need the trolling motor pedal obviously fixed. He's like, all right, I'll do it, whatever. So anyways, when you can tell that somebody really doesn't know what they're doing. I mean, again, I'm not a mechanic. I don't work on this stuff for a living, but I'm not a dummy when it comes to this stuff. I think I do know really what is like the right way to do things. And I could kind of tell from the jump, something was not right about this situation. Okay. Again, I don't want to call the dude out. I'm not calling the shop out. But long story short, here we're saying this again. Long story short, he had taken it apart, putting it back together was a job for him. And especially when it got to the tension cables, I had to ask him a couple times during it because I was standing right there. I had to ask him a couple times during it, are you sure you know what you're doing? You know, just because, I mean, I really got that feeling that he didn't. And come to find out, he just got back from training from Minn Kota last week. I do believe this is one of his first jobs. And from what he said, down there, he only worked on like 2 trolling motors. One of them was down to 4 Trex. And it really wasn't all that in-depth training, which, I mean, it showed with what he was doing. And like I said, when I asked him again, when I seen he was really struggling with these cables, I said, dude, are you sure you know what you're doing here? Then he admitted that he really had no clue. I said, walk away from the boat. I went and got to the manager. We talked it out. And I basically told him with what I seen get done here, I said, there's no way I'm taking that motor. So he was making a phone call. I went home. I called Minn Kota. Minn Kota, I tell you what, their customer service is fantastic. I talked to the same guy that actually sent me the part. He knew what was going on. Told him the deal. And like I said, they had pretty much was no questions asked. So last night, I was out there all night, taking the trolling motor off the boat, taking it to UPS, shipping it back, and they're shipping me a brand new trolling motor. The problem with that is there's none in stock. I mean, I'm sure you guys experienced that pretty much all year with COVID and everything going on, fishing supplies and fishing gear and boats and all that. It's hard to come by. Trolling motors is no different. They have none in stock. He can't tell me when we'll be in stock. He said it could be one day, it could be 2 or 3 weeks. So the videos I have planned to get on the water, I don't know if they're going to happen because I'm not sure when the bad weather is going to come in. Normally, you know, it's any time now, weather could really change. Now, next week is pretty nice. That's really why I had all these videos planned. I got no trolling motor. So like I said, long story short, that's the deal. Dude didn't know what he was doing. He told his boss basically he didn't really comprehend anything that he learned down there, which wasn't much. And you know, he should have knew from the jump he could not handle this job. He should have backed out from the beginning. And like I said, I could tell right away he didn't know what he was doing. I knew he didn't know what he was doing. He should have just said, look, this is out of my comfort zone. I can't do this. Instead, he took the job on, and this is how it went down. Like I said, he only had 2 days of experience. And the guy they had there, I believe, had around 30 years that worked with this company. Like I said, he left. This is the guy that was taking it over. And that's pretty much that. So yeah, I don't have a trolling motor. I don't know when I'm going to have one. And you know what else sucks? I found out today, I guess as I was driving there, one of my cup holders blew out of the boat. So now I'm down a cup holder and I'm down a trolling motor. But it's pretty cool. I am getting a brand new trolling motor. Like I said, Minn Kota's customer service, fantastic. So really do appreciate them for sure. So anyways, that was my short story, which was really long. All right, where are we at? Dude just saw this. What's up with your boat? All right, I already covered that. Very cool. Eli, Brian. Yes, Russ. Norman speed clips, dude. I've been using those for years. And if you search on YouTube, I mean, that video is probably 6 or 7 years old, but I did a video on those, and I still use them to this day. Brother, the new Chatterbait. What am I missing? New Chatterbait. I assume when you were talking about the one that I was using in the video, Stealth Blade. Other than that, I'm not sure which one you're talking about, bud. What color trailer would you use for a black, brown, and amber colored football jig? Probably like green pumpkin or a root beer, like a root beer. What do they call that? It's a root beer and got green flake in it. Something like that. Even a straight black. Little bits going, man. Heavy arms, dude. I don't really know, dude. I don't have any guns. I'm not a gun guy. Doug, appreciate $5, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Glad you're enjoying the stream on Thursday night. We're going to keep rolling with it, see how it does. Have you thought about fishing any tournaments? You and Andy would make a good team. Dude, I love fishing with him, man. I wish we could do it more often. But no, I haven't really thought about fishing tournaments. But to be honest, I will say I am off from time to time on a Sunday, and he told me to get with him. We could fish one together, but I just never really had the time to do it. But maybe next year, though. That would be cool. Rashad, you'll find out at the end of the stream who won the giveaway. So if you guys donate, That's what you guys will have a chance to win. And my wife is upstairs right now on the computer watching things. It's like, so we always do the winner at the end of the stream. So you'll find out tonight. Looks like we're moving to Northwest Indiana. If you're still in Illinois, we should hook up on Lake Michigan and catch some smallies. For sure, dude. For sure. You guys know the deal, man. I'm trying to get to Table Rock, trying to get this thing a full-time gig. So if we ever get it there, man, we'll be doing a lot of traveling. That's kind of my, my goal, to get to Table Rock and be able to travel and meet a lot of you guys. Al, love the channel. Hope you make it to Lake of the Ozarks. Hey, Ozarks works too, but we're shooting for Table Rock. Jig or Texas rig? I'll be honest, I'm not a big jig guy. You guys know I fish pretty muddy water, and I try to stay off the bottom. Now, I love a swim jig, but as far as dragging a jig, flipping a jig, I don't really like to disturb the bottom too much. It makes it harder to see. And everyone will tell you too, a jig usually gets bigger bites. It's a bigger profile. Usually you're targeting bigger fish. Not saying a small fish won't bite it, but I typically go for the Texas rig as it gets more bites. I'm typically looking for more bites versus a bigger bite, but I usually get a bigger bite on the jig. Shimano or lose, man, that's a tough one, man. The Shimano reels that I've been using are solid, but so are the lose. I guess it really would depend on price point, what you're looking at. You may be comparing one brand to the other as far as which reel, but I'm very impressed with both brands. So it'd be hard to say, dude. Try a crossbow. Brian, appreciate $2, buddy. Went in the giveaway. I have 2 Shimano SLX DCs, currently my best reel as far as high-end Shimano. What would you suggest all-around baitcaster? Have you used the Aldebaran? I have not used that one, Steve. As far as the high-end Shimano SLX DC, I tell you what, the Corrado DC, man, it's solid, dude. I love that one for sure. The Metanium, HG, and the DC, to be honest, they're still in the box. I have not even spooled either one of those up. I'm going to say as far as a high-end reel, again, it's going to depend on what you're looking for in that reel. If you're looking for a higher-end Daiwa, but a caster, one that can really cast really, really well, Elite, man, this is one of my new favorite reels right here. Tatula Elite, great casting reel. So again, it would really depend what you want to do. Some reels are made for lighter baits, toss some more finesse type deals. Like I said, some reels are just made just to freaking bomb lures. Some are made more for control, like the SV. It really depends what you're looking for in that reel. I have 2 SLX DCs and 2 Tatula CTs, and I can't decide which I like more. Yeah, the DC, excuse me, the SLX DC, haven't spooled that one up yet, so I can't say. But the Tatula CT, man, solid reel. I probably recommend that reel the most. Hard to beat in that price point. Just got an inflatable kayak. Any tips for kayak fishing? Never owned a boat before. Dude, I've never fished out of a kayak. I would check out Fluke Master, Alex Rudd. There's a lot of kayak guys out there, but I would not be the one to give any kayak advice. What is your favorite fishing jig? If I'm going to fish a jig, most of the time, it's going to be a swim jig. What's the deal, TJ? Thursday night live now? Yeah, BT, that's what we're going to go with, man. Sunday just was not working out with my schedule. And when I do have a Sunday off from time to time, I do like to spend it with the family. And, I just work the opposite schedule of my wife. So, like I said, when she's home on the weekends, she works from home. But when she's not working and she's here, when I'm off that Sunday, I do like to hang with her. So, we're just going to try Thursday night and see how it goes. What's going on, Nate? How you doing, buddy? What's going on, Simon? I do when people don't know Worth Jack. What's up, TJ? Oklahoma's Worth angle. What's going on, dude? Sorry to hear about the boat issues, man. That blows. Yeah, it does blow, dude. But you know what? They're taking care of it, so it's all good. The trolling motor had some wear on it. Obviously, been using it for 6 months, so to get a brand new one is nice. Kind of sucks about the aggravation, but it is pretty cool. And guys, if you haven't already, go check out Oklahoma's Worst Angler. Babe, if you're watching this, can you put him in the comments? Link him down below as well. That's a good dude right there. Why did you choose the Crestliner XF versus the P18? Mainly weight and just talking with them over there. I mean, you guys know that on that bigger boat, I mean, I only have a 50 horsepower just because of horsepower restrictions. One of the main reasons I went with that boat, like I said, was because of that. Cross-eyed chatterbait look on tackle warehouse. Yeah, I haven't even heard of that one, dude. I'll have to look it up. X-Zone lures, I'm digging them. You guys should have seen on one of my videos, I was using the craw the whole video. But, I mean, I'm digging them so far. Good action to them, nice and soft. Full Armor Bass, that's another guy you guys need to check out right there. I'll be glad to order you a new cup holder, buddy. Don't think I can afford the trolling motor. I appreciate you, but hopefully I reach out to Crestliner and tell them that it blew out. Hopefully they just send me one, so. But good to see you too, brother. And make sure you link him down below as well. Topwater bite is done in the Midwest. Water too cold now. Trying to think the last time I threw topwater was probably a couple weeks ago. I was throwing the Whopper Plopper. I can't say I got bit on it. I'm going to say probably with the weather we've been having now, water temp's got to be in the 50s. And I'll say when I go to the lakes that I take the boat to, I mean, I've caught one fish before, water temp's 46. I mean, it's much easier to catch them when the water is rising the temperature, but when it's falling, when it gets 50 degrees and falling, dude, I just hang it up, man. I cannot catch them. I don't know if it's the muddy water, I just suck, or what it is, but I just can't catch them, man, 50 degrees and falling. So here's Simon. What's in the giveaway? We got the Reaction Strike Buzzbait. We have the Weston Hypo Twist. We have the Yoda Worm. Yoda Worm there. The Jinko Squarebill and Bluegill. We got some Hoax Fish, Scam Shads. We got the Biospawn Exopod. And we have the Rapid Fishing Line Guides. Both sizes there. And if you guys want to use code over that Rapid TJ81, that will get you guys 25% off. You guys donate, you're entered in the giveaway. It doesn't matter if it's a buck, whatever, you donate, you're entered. Well, that sucks about your trolling motor, or you get one for the back of the boat. Yeah. If I'm paddling, should I really go out? If I'm paddling, talking about what? Paddling a kayak? Well, I mean, if you're going to get around, I think you would have to paddle, right? Favorite swim jig? Probably the Picasso. Do I have one around here somewhere? Now, this is a new one that I've been trying. Got this one over at Outcast. Got this one at Karl's Outcast Tackle. Started carrying these. Got those the other day. Been using those. Been liking those. I use one from Booyah. Picasso. Z-Man. I like the Z. When I tell you when I want a smaller profile, that little one from Z-Man, I really like that one as well. I'm going to say the main one I use, though, would be the Picasso one. Just got a new Tatula 100. Dude, the 100 is awesome, dude. It's solid. So John says the Bantam is a sweet high-end Shimano reel. Do you have any tips on how to start a YouTube channel? Eli, dude, I got 2 videos, babe. If you're watching this, if you're not busy, can you link the last couple videos I did on YouTube? Or 4, I guess, to become a creator or whatever. Dude, I should answer all your questions, Eli, in those 2 videos. They're recent videos. If she's not on right now linking those, you can just scroll through my videos and you'll see them. But those 2 videos should help you out. What's a good reel for finesse, 1/4 ounce cranks and rod if you have a setup for them? I'm going to say the Akuma EVX. It is it's a medium heavy, and it loads at 1/4. You know, put it this way, the gear that I'm going to say, it works for me. It may not work for you. I think you need to be a little bit better with a bait caster to be able to throw lighter things. I mean, when I was throwing finesse stuff years ago, I was using like the SV 105s. It handles light baits and light line really well. But for 1/4 ounce, like I said, I use a medium heavy. You may want to step down to a medium. It'll load a little bit lighter, probably 3/16. But you at least need to meet the minimum rating on a rod to get it to load on the back cast so you don't backlash right off the bat. But the TCS reels that I use, and I've been talking about those for a while, those do cast lighter lures really well. I use the TCS. It's the 6.9, but but it loads in an eighth. Usually anytime I want to throw a lighter bait, I use the TCS reels, spool them up with, 10-pound test usually, and I put them on that rod. I mean, the rod plays just as big of a role as the reel and the line, the pound test you're going to use. But yeah, I would say 1/4 ounce cranks. I'd go with a medium. But again, look at the weight specs on the rod because they will vary. Because the TCS Medium Plus, it loads at a 3/8. So you really need to pay attention what the rod loads at. But I'd say, yeah, medium power. I said mod fast action. As far as reel goes, I mean, that Tatula 100, I mean, I'm only saying, I know it's a more expensive reel, but I mean, I can throw really light things with that as well. So even though it's more of a power fishing reel, it'll still toss lighter baits. Again, it just depends how good you are. But I would say, yeah, the rod. You know what I would do first before you go out and spend more money on a reel? I would look at the rod, look at the specs, drop down in pound test, and go from there. That's what I would do before you put more money out on a reel. Have you tried the concept reels? I have a couple behind you. I've not tried the new ones yet, but I got plenty of videos in the past where I was using the original A, C, and what else? I got the Z from them as well. But yeah, I haven't used these particular ones, like I said, but the old ones were solid. I'm sure these will be as well. And this was some of the videos that I had planned next week. So if I'm going to get around to those, it depends how fast it takes to get a trolling motor to me. So. But yeah, one thing I will say about the concept reels, they fit really well in hand. It's a very compact reel, especially for the power that it has. I mean, they all got really nice drags to them. I think around 22 pounds of drag. So, I mean, a nice drag system, plenty of power, nice compact reel. So it's definitely a plus for the 13 reels. Yeah, if you're still on here talking about the reel to toss slider lures, that kind of reminded me the Z tosses really lighter lures. And I do believe Karl still have some of those in stock. And I do believe they're marked down pretty good. So that is something to check out. If you have some extra money, again, you may want to try the reel that you have. But the Z does throw a lighter lure really well. Hey, TJ, when you fish a Cinco, what is your setup? And have you gotten more bites, weightless or weighted? I typically always throw them weighted and just a medium heavy. If you watch the video that I put up maybe a week ago, I'm throwing the lunker log. That is a 7'3" medium heavy fast using, I want to say that was 7'3" Helios SX, 15-pound Seagar and Visex was what I was using on that setup. And for the most part, that is what I use. Sometimes I might be using a 7-foot rod, but usually, always, it's going to be medium heavy, fast, anywhere from 12 to 15-pound test. Like I said, most of the time it's going to be weighted. Now, if you're using like a Yamamoto Senko, those got plenty of salt in them. They're pretty heavy. Most of the time, you don't really need a weight on those. I mean, it all depends on the fall rate. So the fish can tell you that. If you want a faster fall, slower fall, you may need some weight. You may not. For the most part, though, I always use a weight. Usually, I'm saying 3/16 to a quarter. Okay, good to know. I have not seen you on Sunday for a while. I'll be looking for them from now on. Got to take care of the old hook and sinker, that's for sure, dude. But yeah, this is the first Thursday that I've done. So we'll just see how it goes. Oklahoma's worst angler. I do appreciate that, brother. But you're right. Getting a new trolling motor is a huge blessing. The waiting sucks being off the water like that. But I'm sure, yeah, it'll pay off in the end, dude. Do appreciate you tuning in tonight. Remember, guys, check him out. He should be linked down below. Like I said, my wife is busy upstairs working. If by chance she did not be able to link it, I will link it when we're done with the chat here. What you know about the free rig? Free rig. I don't know anything about that, dude. Never heard of a free rig. Z slide is pretty sweet, dude. I'm digging that for sure. I will have a video out on that, so I don't want to say too much about it. But the Z slide is it's a fantastic reel, to be honest with you, man. It's a caster for sure. I mean, I'll tell you this. I mean, I'm impressed with how the Elite casts, and that Z2, dude, it ain't no slouch. That's for sure. Got to run. All right, dude. BT, take care, buddy. Appreciate you tuning in, man. The long cast reel, I have not. I think I seen that on Tackle Warehouse. That was years ago. I haven't seen it out since then. But no, I never tried that one. What is the best baitcaster rod and tail for best rod for 230? 230. I'm going off of what I've used. 230 price range. The Camaros, which I don't even think they make anymore. The Dobbins Champs, those are good for sure. That'd be right there in that price range. Helios SX, that's around 189, I believe. I really can't tell you what the best is. I can only really tell you what I've used. Steve, appreciate $2, buddy, into the giveaway. And there's Oklahoma's Worst Anglers channel right there. What's going on, Dad? Jamie, I've not, bud. I do believe, I think Trade has actually got, I think he just did a video today, man. We'll check that out. What's going on, Tom? Yeah, dude, this will be the new night and new time. Well, not new time. We'll still stick with 7 Central, but this should be the new night. Now, Andy, I'm not sure if his video is out yet. He was going to have it out last night, and he actually sent it to me today while I was working. I watched it, and it should be up. It might be up right now. But as soon as it's up, I'll link it down in the description of my video. There is Full Armor Basson's channel. Make sure you guys sub him as well. James, I have not used the clout worm. I have not, buddy. Lures to Lines, appreciate a $1, buddy. You're into the giveaway. And there is the Become a YouTuber video, 1 and 2. We still got 96 people on here. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up yet, please do so. Ethan, I'm going to say a 5-inch Senko, dude, is probably what I use the most. I do have some 6-inch. I got some 4-inch, and it seems like I'm always reaching for the 5-inch. Striped bass, not in the lakes that I fish, buddy. Caleb, you fish shallow, murky, stained water as I do. What baits are you using in the wintertime to keep off the bottom from making visibility worse? I guess it really depends when you stop fishing. I mean, like I said, when it gets below 50, I basically give up out there, dude, and I just pretty much stick with the ponds till they freeze over. Like I said, they're much clearer water than the lakes that I fish. So when I leave those lakes, I'm still fishing square bills on rock. At that temperature, I usually stop throwing the spinnerbait. I've been throwing the chatterbait, lipless crankbait, usually a jig. I know I try and stay off the bottom, but I will pitch a jig around some wood, just because I'm not really dragging it too much. I will pitch a jig around some wood in the winter as well. But like I said, though, it really depends what you call wintertime. I mean, 50 degrees and dropping water temps, I hang it up, dude, out there. Sam Q, hello, new to your channel. I am planning to buy an XF 189 after watching your walk around. Thanks for the video. No problem, buddy. I mean, it's a killer boat, dude. For sure. I love the boat. And I'm definitely looking forward to getting back out in it as soon as I get my trolling motor. But yeah, I mean, if you compare them, guys, like I compared that boat to quite a few boats. Even if you compare that boat to like the 190s, 195s, I mean, that deck is so massive. It might be hard to tell in the video, but just the way they have that front deck, dude, there's so much room on that Crestliner. And the size of that deck is really what sold me on that boat. You guys know I had a Trekker for years. Trekker makes a solid boat. But like I said, I really wanted the most room that I could get. And like I said, that deck is huge on that boat. You'll love it for sure, though, Sam Q. Tom, I told the story earlier. I said it was going to be a short story, and of course it was long. You may want to watch the video. I guess I'll try and say it really fast. Basically, I mean, I would watch it and hear all the details that I had mentioned, but basically, the bottom of my foot pedal was broke. It needed to be replaced. Took it to a certified shop to do it. Basically, he didn't know what he was doing, wrecked up my trolling motor, and I shipped it back last night, and Minn Kota is sending me a brand new trolling motor, but they're out of stock, and I have no idea when I'm going to get one. So that's the short version of it. But I'd rewatch the video when you can hear all the details. What's going on, Jeff? Been a while, buddy. Glad to see you, man. Mark, you should have just heard the trolling motor story. Where are we at here? Not a human. Is it necessary to fully disassemble a reel to clean it well? Yes, for sure. And I'm going to say, man, I don't brag on my videos too much because they're not all that great. But I will say, my reel cleaning videos, and I know that's how a lot of you guys found this channel. I will say my reel cleaning videos are probably some of the most advanced ones that I've seen on YouTube. I will give a shout out to Debo as well. He did some like mine as well. I think he may even took it a step further. But yeah, check him out as well, or check out my reel cleaning videos. I did some on the Pro Qualifier, then I did some on the Rick Glunn. But I mean, if you watch those videos, you can basically disassemble any reel and put it back together. I mean, they're pretty in-depth. They're a 3-part series, but the one with the blue reel is just better video quality. You can really see what I'm doing. I would suggest you watch those. No problem, Adam. Appreciate you too, brother. Get some sleep, man. Do you ever use a single bladed spinnerbait? Once in a while, like I said earlier, I mean, I mainly use willow leaves, but in the spring when the water's pretty muddy, once in a while I will go with it. Just a single Colorado. Doug says, if you want to see some nice smallmouth bass my dad and I caught early this month, check out your Facebook page. Will do, buddy. Yeah, I got a bunch of Dobbins rods when they were half off. Wish I would have bought more, or they would have another sale. For sure, dude. Old Hank in the house. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you, bud. Tough deal on the trolling motor. I mean, in the long run, dude, it benefits me. You know, I'm getting a brand new trolling motor. You know, no scratches on it, nothing. Brand new, fresh start. So, I mean, it's a good thing, but sometimes it's not worth the aggravation for all that, you know. But it is what it is. I mean, there's really nothing I could do about it. I mean, the dude just basically jacked up my trolling motor. If you would have heard him doing the tension cables, all the creaking and popping I heard in the head of that motor, I mean, I'd imagine those cables are already frayed. So, I mean, yeah, I just told the dude, no way I'm taking that motor back. No problem, not human. Caleb, are you still doing the Boca bearing upgrades? Man, I have not done those in a long time. I mean, for sure they made a difference. I don't believe they make a big enough difference to continue to do them. That's why, basically why I stopped. I mean, you gain 15, 20 feet. And what I'm going to say, really, what you get out of it is you get the same distance that you were getting before with way less effort. So, I mean, I'm sure overall it's a better bearing. I mean, you can run them dry if you wish to. But, I mean, reels these days, I mean, they're all casters. I mean, all the ones that I've been using here, especially, like I said, you know, the Elite, you know, the Z2, man, I'm really impressed with that Z2. I mean, I personally don't see a reason to put bearings, especially reels like that. I mean, they're great casting reels. No, Mark, I got the 4-tracks, bud. And hey, TJ, I'm fishing a Blackwater River here in Georgia on Saturday. I'm used to clear water ponds. We have a cold front coming in tonight that will last through the weekend. Any tips? Any tips? Yeah, I'd probably go play golf or something. That's what I would do, dude. Go out to eat, go play golf, something like that. Tom says, single-bladed spinnerbait season is fast approaching, great during the winter time, slow rolled. Did Berkeley, James, yes, I actually mentioned this on my last live stream, because to be honest, I still got the bait right here. This is the one that wouldn't rattle, okay? Now it rattles. Now it doesn't rattle, if you can hear that. Now it stopped rattling. Basically what was happening with this one is the rattle's just getting jammed in it. Okay. So they're sending me out a new one of these. And to be honest, I just got that email like 2 days ago. But that they're gonna replace it. I had to tell them what was going on, blah blah blah. I finally got a hold of them. And like I said, I got the email a couple days ago that they're gonna send me out a new one. So yeah, basically that's all that's wrong with it is the rattle's getting jammed. But nobody still knows, because I talked to somebody on the phone and they were confused. Nobody still knows because they're supposed to be rattling. Nobody still knows why the package says silent. That's still a mystery, but the 5.5 is supposed to be a rattling crankbait. 4 of the 5 I had rattled. This one, it just gets jammed in it, so they are replacing this one. But like I said, no clue why the package says silent. So if you're wanting silent square bills, do not go with the 5.5. I know they make these in 3 sizes, I believe. Not sure on the other 2, but for sure the 5.5 is a rattling square bill. Luckily, the state park actually has a golf course. I'm totally taking your advice. There you go, dude. There you go. Yeah, if Andy's video was up, make sure you guys check that out, because I didn't show you guys, because to be honest, I told you guys in my video that my memory card was full and I didn't get any of the rain footage. But like I said, I already seen Andy's video, and you'll get a pretty good glimpse of it at the end of the video. So if it is up, make sure you guys head over there to Phantom Fishing's channel, check out the video, and let me know what you guys think. But like I said, if it's not up yet, I'll go ahead and link it in the description of my video, and you guys can check it out later on. But definitely it was a fun day, and we knew that rain was coming, but we didn't think it was going to come that fast, because you'll hear the thunder and lightning. You hear it I think you hear the thunder at the end of my video, and we thought maybe we had a little bit of time, but you'll see in his video it came down like out of nowhere. And the bad thing was, which you'll see in his video as well, is that that lake, well, like you've seen in mine, it was drawn down 4 foot. So that lake's on a no wake right now. So, and we were close to the dam, I believe. So on the way back, I mean, we were just putting along and just getting soaked. I mean, if it was me in the middle of the lake, I probably would have dropped a hammer and got to the ramp. But we were just cruising along, no wake, and getting soaked. So definitely check that video out. Rashad, no, dude, whenever I'm done with the stream, usually when I catch up with comments, which we're about caught up here, I'll tell my wife upstairs to go over the giveaway. And what we do, we just do a random number generator. So if 10 people donated, she'll get a random number, and that's how we pick the winner. And like I said, at the end of the stream, though, we will do it. You won't miss it. And by chance, if you get off, we always put a comment down below when the video is processed. We'll go over the giveaway one more time for tonight. Exopods. We got the hoaxfish scam shads. We got the Yodo worm. We got a reaction strike buzzbait. Jinko square bill. We got the Weston hypo twist. And we got the, what are these? The rapid fishing line guides. Both sizes. Okay, if you guys donate, you're entered in the giveaway. If you guys seen the baby bull gill, just got that in. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen these because they're dang near already sold out. This is the only one that I got. This is the crappie one here. But we're going to do a quick little comparison here. I got one of the baby bull shads laying over here. This one here is just a tad bit bigger. These things look pretty killer though. There's the crappie. I'll grab the shad here, and you can see the difference. A little more beef there on the bull shad there. What am I calling it? Bull shad? The bull gill. A little more beef on the bull gill, which is over here. So yeah, look forward to tossing that around. Like this one here is called crappie. Good looking color though. Now next week, something else I want to tell you guys as well. Next week, I'm telling you guys this early, I will be making posts and videos about this, but next week, the sales are going to start up early over there at Karl's and Mystery Tackle Box. I want to say for MTB, if you buy a subscription or if you buy a gift, I believe you get like 20% off. Again, that's starting next week, I believe. And over there at Karl's, they're going to start their Black Friday sales early, and they're going to run all month. And that is on Guggen baits. I don't believe it's the soft plastics. I believe it's the hard baits. The Catchco, same deal with them. What else we got over there? Biospawn, baby bull shad, not the bull gill. What am I saying here? Not the bull gill, not the new one. The baby bull shad. Trashmaster jigs. What else we got over there? 10,000 fish. Again, I'll make other videos and post about this, but keep a lookout next week the sales start early over there at Karl's and at MTB. So definitely keep a lookout for that. Good time to save some money. Dobbin 744 46. I never had the 46, Caleb. I got the 44 and the 45 in the DX. You know, for a lighter jig, I was going the 44. You know, I think half ounce and up, I was going with the 45. So for me, it really depended on weight. Whatever happened with your move? Move as far as going to Table Rock? Is that what we're talking about? Well, I mean, I'm not moving there until this channel takes off. And like I said in those videos, I mean, I thought summertime, I thought we were there. But, I mean, my numbers now aren't even a third of what they were in the summer. So things need to stay consistent before I say, okay, I'm going to quit my full-time job that I've had for 26 years and go full-time YouTube. So we're not there yet. You know, I'm going to give it another full year next year just to see how things play out, and we'll go from there. But I mean, you guys know the end goal is to get down to Table Rock. We've been looking at some land online. We've been looking at homes. So, I mean, if the right thing came up, who knows what I would do. But I prefer to wait till this channel really take off before I made my move. I just know that it's going to be hard going full-time with where I'm at right now. I mean, I need, you know, more and better lakes to fish, and they're just really not around me, you know. Looks like Andy needs a new alarm clock. Yeah. I've seen the Jabberjaw, but I've never used one, buddy. I found a tea time weekend fishing trip is safe. There you go, bud. And you can give it a shot, man, but I would say, yeah, I'd go golfing. Did you recently post a video on the Milespawn Exo Swim on a swim jig? Yes, I did. I believe it was, hold on here. That video, you see, that was on a Picasso swim jig and the Milespawn Exo Swim. Yes. Because another video is not up yet. I was using the Outcast, but I had a I had the Exo Swim on that one as well. So what do your swim jigs have for a keeper? I use 6 Sense Divine. You're talking screw like the Picasso. I think they just have are they in here? They just have standard. Now this one here, I don't believe. I don't have any in the room here. I'm trying to think if the Picasso swim jig has the metal keeper on there. I want to say it just got the one barb. I don't have any in here with me at the moment. They're out there on the boat. But yeah, it's not a screw like the 6 Sense, if that's what you're asking. Fisherman 83, appreciate $2, buddy. You're into the giveaway. Ed Wolf, appreciate the $2, buddy. You're into the giveaway as well. Branson Bound, baby. Anybody going to try the new Guggen rods? A lot of hype on those. I'm sure I'll try them just to give you guys some info on them. I do have a Guggen soft plastic review coming to you guys next week. A lot of you guys asked about that, so I used the plastics, made a review on that for you guys. Bill, we're up to 55,500, but it's not really a subscriber count that I'm looking at. It's really overall views. I mean, if every video I put out, you know, having 50-something thousand subs, you would think if every video I put out got 20,000 views, I'd already be on Table Rock. So just the amount of views, I mean, my last couple of videos, they got 1,000 views. I mean, I know a lot of guys have messaged me saying, hey, they even apologize for not watching the videos or into more hunting videos right now, which is cool. I don't hunt, so if you want to watch that stuff over fishing, it's cool. But like I said, I just need more views per video. Even if I got 10,000 views per video, I'd probably be in Branson, you know. So really, like I said, it's not so much the subscribers, it's the view count per video is what we're looking at here. Hey, what's going on, Rob? How you doing, buddy? Treasure 815. What's going on, Sean? Have you ever tried the Picasso Hank Cherry swim jig with the tiny? I have them, dude. Haven't used them yet, buddy, but I do have those. It can't give you no feedback on those. And it looks like we are 1 hour in. Babe, if you're watching this, can you go ahead and pick us a winner? Nobody else donate. We're going to go ahead and pick a winner right now for the donation. I won something from Bass UTV. That's cool. What'd you win, man? So, babe, pick us a winner, and we'll get that done for you guys. You don't know what you won yet? Well, at least you won something, you know. So, yeah, guys, so I'll let you guys know, or I'll keep you updated at least on Instagram and Facebook. If you guys are not following me over there, definitely follow me. And like I said, I do other updates on there that I don't do on YouTube. But I'll let you guys know how it's going with the trolling motor. Like I said, the guy said with his system, he can't tell if one will be in a day or 3 weeks. So it's basically a waiting game. And my wife actually called him today while I was at work, letting him know that I shipped the other one back. And even today, there's not one in stock. So we'll have to play by ear. When one comes in, I'll get her installed. I'm just going to do it myself. And like I said, hook up the Humminbird and all that back up to it. And we'll be back on the water. So hopefully I get it next week. Because, I mean, with the Midwest here, you really never know how many days you have left to fish. So we'll see. Babe, I'm assuming you're up there doing this. We still got 93 people on, which is fantastic, over an hour in. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. Tell you what, real fast while we're waiting here, what do you guys think of the Thursday Night Live? I mean, so I know it's only the first one. So far, it's working for me. I didn't plan on working today. I got home about an hour or so before the stream. But like I said, normally I wouldn't have to work on Thursday. So Thursday works out fine for me. Let me know what you guys think of the Thursday Night Live. Cheapo, what's up, man? Ed, no, I don't golf, dude. I don't golf. But it would be better than getting the W, you know. Thank you, Mac. It'll work out, dude. Thursday's cool. Thursday's cool. Also, Thursday night works great. Cool, cool, cool. Thursday night. Yeah, as soon as the fishing videos stop, we're going to get into all the tackle organizational videos that you guys have asked for all year. I still got all those Plano boxes. Majority of them are still in these big cardboard boxes. I've been taking one and two out here and there, trying to figure out really what I like the boxes best for. Now that I know that, I'm ready to really load everything up. So as soon as fishing is pretty much done, then we'll be in the tackle room for the most part, organizing tackle and just doing all that kind of stuff that you guys like. So keep a lookout for those videos. Probably in the next month or so, I'm going to say, we'll start doing that. We're going to build the new terminal boxes. I got new bags to fill up, those Ego bags. Remember, guys, you guys can get your stuff over there at Ego, tackle backpacks, nets, lure retrievers and all that. You guys can use code, I believe it's EGO TJ81 to get 10% off. So if you're looking for the backpacks and all that, head over there, save a few bucks. Where are we at? And congratulations to Lures to Lines. You're tonight's Super Chat winner. Please message on Instagram, Facebook, or email in description your full name and address, and we'll get that right out to you. Which I should be able to get that shipped tomorrow. If not, I'll ship it on Monday. Okay? Any giveaways today? Do we just actually pick the winner for it? So giveaway is over for tonight. I'm late dangling. It's your schedule to do it when it's convenient for you. Appreciate it, Tom. Yeah, I've been talking with what's his name? 10 Horse Monty. Maybe we'll do a little video together as well, live stream or something like that. But I do it on my phone. And that's what I'm worried about. Years ago, I did them on a computer, but the video quality was terrible. I mean, our internet here is pretty much terrible, but I have a decent connection with the phone. So the streams are usually pretty good. So I'm just not sure how we would do that with me using a phone. I don't want to go back to the computer, like I said, just because it sucks. So we'll see how that works out. But I've been talking with him about doing one. Yeah, that's cool, Sean. Appreciate you tuning in, buddy. Is Lures and Lines still on here? That would be cool. I'm sure if he's still on here or not, so make sure you leave a comment in the comment section when the video is processed so we can check that out and claim his prize. Let's see where we at. No problem, Mark. And Mark, too, dude, I usually say this too once a stream as well. You know, I never asked for donations when I started doing these weekly streams. It's probably been maybe a year or so now. You guys are just donating just because, and I wanted to give back to the people that donated. So that's why we do the giveaways. If you guys decide to donate for whatever reason, you know, you have a chance to win some lures. So that's why we do that. Like I said, every live stream. Yeah, he does the live stream on Monday nights. Maybe y'all can. Yeah, we were thinking about doing one together. I'm just not sure really how to do that with my phone, or how it would work out at least. Oh, there he is. Lures to Lines. Dude, yeah, it's cool. Hit me up, email in the description, or on Instagram or Facebook, and I will get that ship out to you either tomorrow or on Monday. How do you feel about the direction of the channel right now? Is all going good? Dude, in the summertime, it's probably the best that I ever did. It was this has probably been one of my better years I've ever had on YouTube. Summertime, my numbers all broke records as far as what I was making, as far as my views, watch time, everything was, that's what I was telling my wife. Let's start looking now. Things are looking up. I'm ready to freaking move to Branson. You know, that's how things were looking. But like I said, right now, it's not even a third of what it was, you know, in the summertime. So like I said, I went from having my best year to dropping back down. And for me to make a move like that, I need things to be consistent, or I just need more views overall. So when you do take a drop in the wintertime, which is normal, it's not a drastic drop. So like I said, we're just going to play by ear, do another year like this, and like I said, if I never move down there, it wasn't meant to be. You know, I'm not gonna take a chance like that and chance losing everything that I've worked for over the years. So we'll just see how it goes. When you get to Branson, you'll have good signal. There we go. That's a reason enough right there to move. Gabe has a couple of other folks that do. Oh, they do the stream on their phones too. Okay, maybe that'll work out then. Very cool. Very cool. Well, guys, I tell you what, it's been an hour and 8 minutes. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Like I said, I got home from work about an hour ago. I have not eaten dinner yet. I'm starving. I'm gonna get upstairs and eat something. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll have a video out for you guys on Sunday, next Wednesday, and then we'll be doing the live stream on Thursday again next week. So, guys, do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It was a pleasure. It was awesome. Smash the thumbs up if you guys have not already, and we will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Get some rest. Be safe. Love you guys.